Manchester United truly have been quite disappointing on that Portuguese manager. And I watched the former defender, what's the name again? Gary Neville. You remember Gary?
Yeah, Gary Neville. Yeah.
Gary said that playing a midfielder missing Mount at right back, he said that some decision makes the manager look stupid. You know, Sam, I don't want to ask you much. I know you're not taking out of power. But if you look at its decision making, his rigidity, do you think it's enough to cost job?
Well, football is a result-oriented game, and to be fair, really, if it was somewhere else, he would have been sacked by now already. And then the standards get lowered by the day. The more he keeps staying there, I think the standards get lowered. Because you look at even teams like West Ham, who are having a rough patch already, 4 or 5 games in this season, they've made a change already because they want something better. For Ruben, it's been a case of struggling from last season right up until now. And then the club still keeps fitting in. Except the club is saying, look, we can do well to go on relegation. We want to keep, because for someone who finished 16th last year, and then this season has started again at the same old story, and they spent a lot of money. So if nothing is changing, and the man is so adamant to say, look, I don't want to change the system, that is not working. Nobody's saying the 3-5-2 is a bad system. But then you must also look at the players that you have. Do these players that you have, can they actually perform or put out the best, execute this particular formation that you so love?
And it's not working.
And it's not a bad system to start with. Managers like Antonio Conte have tried with it over the years.
Won the league with it.
So yes, it's a good system, but do you have the personnel? Are your players fitting in to the system? If it's not working, then you must change. Or it says even if you call the Pope, he's not going to change.
Well, I cannot feel in his dream, he cannot see this like United number one. But look at Manchester United finished 15th in the league table last season and are currently sitting on 14th position after 6 games and they have just 7 points. What does that tell you?
Well, it tells me that it's either the hierarchy at Manchester United are excited about how things are panning out there at the club, or they're just turning blind eye to reality. Like, it's one of these two things. Like, it's not far-fetched that the manager who struggled, labored with this team, 6 games in, is still struggling. It's holding swell.
Yeah, be careful where it stopped last season.
It's beyond my comprehension. I'm beginning to ask, what exactly does he have against hierarchy at Manchester United? Let him go, please. Because at the end of the day, I said it last week, there are managers who are jobless.
I'm not calling him short, but we need to understand something. Let him go. Let my people go. It's not the first. How many managers have really changed within the short space of time?
But Ruben Amorim is not the man to lead.
Who is the man?
Like any other man can lead United. Anyone.
They're talking about.
Even you can lead United.
No, I can't. I can't take up something. No.
Because at the end of the day, this man is blind to reality. That's just his problem. He's fixated on what he thinks is working, but it's not working. 3-5-2 cannot work for you. Yeah. You have. He doesn't even know the in total. He doesn't know it through and through.
Yeah.
The players who is playing in those positions are being played out of positions. So you need to bring players first who can accustom to that position.
So this is business.
Well, I also think the players have gotten back into that one or even gone up. Fernandes had a penalty. And then he missed
Fernandes is one player. I don't know why you guys are so like, hey, Fernandes. I never really liked him. He's a good player. But in my real team, if you ask me to pick my first 11 year, Fernandes would struggle to keep his ship running.
At United?
Yeah. If you talk about a dream team, Dream United. No, in the real Dream United. Fernandes today is more like a blind man in a community or a town or country where one-eyed man, as they say, he's the shining light.
Okay, I understand where you're coming from.
He lacks a lot. When look at captain, does he really want it?
Well,
somebody who loses his grip on the sanity in instant, small thing, he can't even play under pressure.
Well, I think I understand where you're coming from.
Eligible for that.
He's speaking about his dream team United.
My dream team United, Fernandes
probably will not start. I understand. Yeah, because in his dream team, there might be people like the schools of this world.
Oh,
But I think that would be an unfair measurement because yes, you can talk about dream team, but we're looking at the team for them now.
No, the dream team, as in assuming. Because
yeah.
now we're looking at Amorim. Everybody say goodbye, Amorim. And now some people I heard Joko on TV over the weekend beating the drum for Southgate. I said, how can United come out from frying pan to fire? Southgate, we know how well. He said, hey, Southgate would have made a better manager. I said, really?
Well, I think the thing there is that
It's a complex situation.
Sadly, though, yeah, I understand. It's almost someone said you make your own luck. For Amorim, the reason maybe he's adamant is the fact that he's maybe tested this system in the past, but it has worked for him. But I think what he has failed to understand is that you need the right tools to actually execute a particular plan. If you have something, if you have a plan like this and then you don't have the right material, that's for me, that's the reason why I think you should go. Otherwise, but in terms of managerial change, the point is at what point do United get out of changing? Since Alex Ferguson left, they brought David Moyes. There was what's the name? Louis Van Gaal. There was Jose Mourinho. There was
the counties.
the list goes on and on and on. So then you begin to ask, really, is changing the manager the best thing? Now the club has even gone on to even rebrand, retrofit the Carrington training ground. Like it's a 5-star place right now. But then there still seems to be a problem. And for me, I don't know, I might be wrong though, but I think United's issue is more of a psychological problem right now. They're like in a dungeon. They're in a deep hole that they cannot get out of. Every team that plays United now is having that psychological advantage over them to start with. You're going to Old Trafford, whether anywhere you're playing United, you just see I don't have that way. You're not sure for you.
You're not happy.
You're not happy. So that is where United are at the moment. They are their lowest ebb. So even when they try to put up a show, the teams they are playing against, the reason cities of this world beat teams is a psychological thing for City. They believe that they can win any game. And for United, that's not who they are right now. They are like a bottom team right now. Every team believes they can take a shot at United.
Well, it's that's a struggle there. Situation. There's no doubt about it. I don't even see an end to this. The same old story, week in, week out.
I actually think if by share of luck or whatever it is, if United are able to pick up, say, 4 or 5 wins on the trot, either by luck or like Liverpool are doing, all this, if they're able to do that, I think United will come out of this mess. If you ask me, honestly.
What's your relegation? At the end of first half. Can we all put our heads together?